Hi, my YouTube people. How are you? Welcome to my newest psychic reading on Lauren Smith Fields. Y'all have been messaging me, emailing me, DMing me about this situation, this poor lady. If you haven't heard, apparently Lauren Smith Fields, I don't really know who she was. I did a little bit of research based off of the DMs you all sent me and messages you all sent me. I did look at a quick video of another YouTuber covering the story while I was eating my lunch earlier, and that's kind of what made me kind of delve into it and be like, some of the things I'm hearing don't make sense. So I'm going to recap the story for you. The YouTuber I watch, I think his name is Sloan, SLOVN, something like that. Anyway, he was talking about the situation. And yes, by the way, I'm Lamarr Townsend, so if you would like a personal reading from me, if you have any of your own questions, or if you want to know how the year ahead is, or if you want to know about your sun, moon, rising, or if you want to connect to your ancestors, spirit guides, those who have passed over, contact me. I am available for readings. I would love to read for you. Speaking of which, I can't make this reading too long because I do have some client readings that I have to get to before it gets too late. But I want to let you guys know that I am available for reading. So if you want a reading, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. This is where you can get a reading from me. And yes, this is my website. Definitely follow me on my Twitch where I do monthly horoscopes. I have to actually do some more horoscopes later today, which is another reason why I can't be on too late doing this reading. Of course, subscribe, follow on YouTube. Check out my Patreon where I post often as well. My podcast on Spotify, Google, Anchor, Apple, and more. But if you would like a reading, you would go directly to the store section of my website, and this is where you can view all the different rates, services, and products that I do offer. Excuse me, my Mac computer is just a tad bit slow. But this is where you can view all the rates, services, and products I offer. As you can see, I do compatibility birth chart readings if you want to compare your sun, moon, rising to someone else's and other placements. I do mediumship readings. I do past life readings if you want to learn about your past lives. Mediumship readings or if you want to connect to your ancestors and spirit guides. I can connect to them for you. I also make jewelry. Of course, I do one-on-one psychic tarot readings, phone readings, email readings, candles, tarot classes. I sew and make scarves, A lot of you love the candles. I have clients who get candles from me continuously, so I just appreciate you all. Also, if you want to read reviews, just scroll down and all the reviews of people who have, verified purchased readings from me. The green check mark means they're verified. You would just, scroll down and view all of the different reviews and, good things that I have done for people, right? So there you go. And also follow me on my Facebook and Instagram down here. All right, so that's my website. Once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. Thank you for listening and watching. Let's get into the situation with Lauren Smith Fields. So, if you don't know the situation, let me just catch you right up to speed. I don't know if Lauren Smith Fields is significant or if she's just someone, based on, what happened to her has become significant. I don't know her background history. I do think, from what I remember earlier this evening or this morning when I was eating lunch and watching Sloan, I think she's a social media influencer, maybe, or she allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Listen, I'm not good. I'm good with spirit, but I'm not good with remembering things about stories. But anyway, I think she might be a social media influencer. I think if not, she was like. She had good things going for her. She's young. She I think she was maybe in college. Like, that's the most I know about her background history. Now, the story goes that she was on Bumble. By the way, this is one reason why I can't stand dating apps. You will not find me on Bumble. You will not find me on Tinder. You will not even find me on Grindr, okay? Now, have I had all of these apps at one point in my life? Yes, but I'm just not a big fan of online dating. One, because I'm a public figure and I have been recognized a lot, especially on Grindr. But I've been recognized a lot on these dating apps, and for me, that makes me uncomfortable. So this story further solidified that I won't be downloading any apps probably in 2022. But anyway, so Lauren Smith Fields was on Bumble. She met a white man. I don't remember his name, but he's bald. He has a beard. And they went on a date. He looked a little bit older than her. I don't know how actually old he was. This is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, right? Um, they went on a date. They went out. Lauren ended up going over to his house. Mistake Lauren. And drinking. They drank tequila. Mistake Lauren. Unless you brought the tequila yourself, which the way the story went, I don't think he did. Never drink from someone else and you don't know them. All right. They had tequila. They laid down. The guy woke up and Lauren was passed out or passed away. Either both or the latter, right? And there was something coming out of her nose. I don't remember what was coming out of her nose, but it may have been kind of like the red stuff when you poke us, blood, stuff like that. This is YouTube, so I don't know what I can say, to get triggered, to stuff like that. But it's a weird story, and people don't know what's happening. The cops aren't doing anything about it. Are we really surprised? Anyway, the first thing I'm going to do, because I don't want this story to be too long and I don't want to harp on the story, I just want to get into the reading and do what I do. So that's the story, that's the gist. If you want to, get more into it, do your own research after this reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to channel a bit. Because I kind of need to just channel the energy and see kind of what I'm picking up and getting into without the cards. And then I think we might get into the cards. We're going to have to see how this goes because I'm just kind of winging it here. At first I wanted to do the cards, but then I was like, no, I kind of want to channel. Then I was like, maybe I'll do both. But I don't know how Spirit's going to, bring forth the information. So let's go ahead. And the first thing we're going to do is cleanse the energies and say a quick prayer. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've got my sage here. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck from the space from any past readings. Thank you for opening up the channel so that I can get a good reading on Lauren Smith Fields and seeing what happened to her. Thank you for protecting my energy, my thoughts, my mind, and my emotions. Thank you for protecting the energies, thoughts, minds, and emotions of those watching this video, as well as Lauren's family and loved ones who have been affected by this loss and tragedy. Amen, amen, amen. All right, Lauren, let's see. What let's just happen, and what happened to Lauren? What's going on? The first thing I'm being shown is I think I'm being shown Lauren as a young teenager working an odd job, like almost like she's in a pizza shop, like delivering pizzas or making pizza. I don't know what this means. But what I'm being shown is also on her phone. So there's something where maybe she, since youth, because I think she was pretty young when she passed recently. Since she was young, though, there's something about... How do I say this? There's like... when you're young, right? Especially in today's age, with the Gen Zs and millennials and stuff like that. When you're young, you have your phone and your parents or a computer. Your parents can't monitor everything you're doing on your phone or computer, right? And that's kind of what I get with Lauren. Like, there was monitoring of some sort, but there wasn't monitoring everything at a young age. And I just keep getting something about phone, like her phone. Interesting enough, she's holding a phone right here in this picture. There's something with her phone or her cell phone. But I'm also wondering, how sometimes you get a new phone and then you kind of keep your old phone? Or sometimes you may retire it or, give it away, something like that. I'm wondering if she has old phones lying around that could give a clue as to her behavior. I feel like there's something about her behavior that needs to be clued into. Not saying, that she's bad or blaming her for anything per se, but there's something about behavior patterns I'm getting. Maybe there was a behavior of getting on these apps or talking to random people at a young age. And then as she got older, it kind of feels like to me, I'm an adult now. I'm a young woman. I can kind of fend for myself. I got this. Which all young people go through, all young women go through, but at the same time, I'm hearing gotta watch your kids more. Gotta watch your kids more when they're young. Starting when they're young. Alright. Oh god, that scared me. I gotta that means I got a reading. Ooh, child, don't scare me like that, spirit. Alright, don't make me burn some more sage. I was trying to get in and focus. You scared me there, but thank you, God. Um... There's something with her phone. I keep getting her phone. And I'm almost wanting spirit to give me more. Like, okay, I get it. There's something with the phone, but can we progress? But it's almost like they keep showing me the phone. So either there's something with the phone or there's something I'm not picking up quite yet about the phone. What is going on with this phone, spirit? Text messages I hear. Phone calls. Social media. Friends. Okay. Friends. Alright. Bank accounts. What does that mean? Okay. You know, I'm wondering if her phone was tampered with. I'm wondering what the time frame is or was between this guy finding her passed away and him calling the cops or calling for help. There's something with that, and there's a phone. There's something with a phone. That could be used as evidence, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, right? Wink, wink. There also could be something about this guy's phone that may need to be looked into. This guy does have a history of weird behavior, I feel, allegedly. And I kind of feel like also maybe I'm wondering, did she take some medicine before she went over this guy's house that didn't work well with the tequila she was drinking, or was there other stuff she was drinking? Because I don't think it was just this tequila. I think there's other factors that come into play with her getting sick and passing away. I'm also getting something with the brain, like this part of my body. Like there's something like fluid almost, maybe. So I'm wondering what the toxicology report was for her, or the autopsy. You guys, we may not need to pull a full tarot spread, but I do kind of want to pull cards. I think I want to pull cards. Alright, give me more, spirit. Head injury. Something with the head. And her eyes. There's something where her eyes, like her eyes could give a clue as well to how she passed. Meaning after the autopsy, once the autopsy's done, you know, maybe look at the eyes, something like that. And I also hear allergic. So there's something maybe she, like allergic reaction, or so there's something she was allergic to. Because there's something like her body couldn't handle or couldn't adjust to. Okay, I think she's coming through now. Because I'm hearing I was helpless. Okay. What do you mean by that? I almost feel like she got sick and was like kind of like, can we go lay down or can I go lay down? Like I just want to lay down. And maybe that's where she's saying like the helplessness, the feeling of helpless came from. I felt helpless. I had to lay down, kind of thing. I also feel like she didn't know what was going on with her body, so there's something where like this energy of maybe if I sleep it off, kind of thing, right? But I actually feel like that may have been the downfall. Um, I don't know why I feel like this guy could be seen on Bumble again too. He definitely, if he has social media, he's gonna have to delete his social media pages because people are probably gonna troll him and harass him allegedly, from what I'm picking up. Um, there's gonna be people who question him. There's gonna be people who do kind of harass him. I feel like. Um, I see people going to his home or going to his house, kind of like who was that cop that was messing with the black boy and then ended up having his house basically raided every day to the point he had to move? Like that's kind of what it feels like to me. Like this guy may have to move, and if he moves, he's getting out of Dodge to the point where it's like he could be hard to find. I feel like part of this is I don't know if Spirit. Before I say this, just give me a little bit more information. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah. But I kind of need it validated first. Part of this feels accidental, but the way it was handled is the issue. There's no answers. There's no understanding as to what exactly happened, and it's making the guy seem like a suspect. I do question what was she doing earlier that day. Was she feeling sick prior to that? Um, did she take any medications or injections or something like that? Because it feels like something mixing with something else. I don't know, because I'm seeing this guy waking up, and like it's almost like he wakes up. I'm assuming they were laying together. He wakes up and he looks over at her, and I feel like she's on her side, facing away from him. She could be facing him, but it's like without even touching her or confirming it, it's almost like he immediately knows she's gone or dead or there's something wrong. Like just the energy. Alright, let's pull a card. Let's pull a couple cards to end this reading. Because I gotta, as you can see, I got another reading, so I gotta move on. Gotta move on. But Lauren, I do hope that your, spirit reaches some form of enlightenment and understanding and some form of peace over time. I get the Six of Wands. So there will be some sort of success. There will be answers. It may take time. It could take maybe 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. But Six of Wands is victory. Victory through action, though. Wands deal with action. So this is victory from people pursuing it, most likely. There's multiple people here. They have flags. They're waving their flags. Alright, so, people may have to keep fighting, unfortunately, to get answers for Lauren. Which is a stark contrast, I want to say, to Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Let's pull another card. Let's just pull 3 cards. 1 more card, or 2 more cards. This card flew out. It's the Seven of Wands. Sevens can deal with Neptune escapism, secrets, life behind closed doors, hidden strengths and weaknesses. It's kind of making me think, did she have some hidden issues or health issues or things going on already? But I also feel like the Seven of Wands, another Wands card, is like losing mobility of my body, or like feeling woozy, or like just like, you know how you start to feel woozy, you start to feel like, you're dizzy, and you're taken out of your physical senses, which requires you to tap into your spiritual senses. That's kind of what I feel. It's like the physical sensations and physical senses are so on overdrive or so haywire that you have to tap into your spiritual self to be like, what's going on? Or you're just automatically kind of thrust into your spirit, looking from the inside out, if that makes sense. It's kind of what I feel like happened with her. King of Wands, is this that guy? This would be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So some man, alright, shows up. This could be that guy. I'm wondering, is there another guy somehow, some way involved? Or something like that. I kind of want to pull one more card. Let's just pull one more card, because these cards are interesting. Okay, that card fell out, though. Get the Ten of Cups. So her family is going to be the one to, and the support around her family. Around her family are going to be the ones to get some sort of justice or success in this case, or answers. Alright? I'm wondering what that guy's zodiac sign is. But I also feel like that guy's being watched too. The guy who, the Bumble person, he's being watched. So I don't know if this is a private investigator or the law enforcement, but I think you're being watched. All right. So this is all I have for this situation. If we have to, we'll come back. I have to go. I have some clients to get to, some other content to post. So I will see you guys later. We do wish Lauren Smith Fields and her loved ones love, light, peace, and answers, right? We need answers. What happened to Lauren, all right? All right, you guys, love and light. If you want your own personal reading, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Until the next one, God bless.